Don't let them play you, girl, because they will play you. You will get got.
Caught me at the right time, baby. Oh, I was at that.
This video is a get ready with me. I also want to give a huge shout out to Hot Beauty Hair for sending this wig to me. This is a front bang wig. I actually have it pulled back right now, but we're actually going to be styling this hair. So that's the whole purpose of this video. We're doing a get ready with me, also giving you guys a little bit of relationship advice. And then we're going to go ahead and do the final look of how this wig looks towards the end of the video. So I wanted to give a huge shout out to our sponsor for today, which is Hot Beauty Hair. They did send me this beautiful fringe wig today, and I just think this wig is super gorgeous. I've worked with this company multiple times in the past. They have multiple different styles of wigs. They also sell bundles. It's just a really great company. The quality of the hair is amazing, and I would highly advise for you guys to shop with them if you were looking for any type of wigs to start rocking this fall/winter. I know we're still in the summer, hot girl summer. You know, you can still get your little wigs in or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Hot Beauty Hair. This is their website. Truly love them. Their customer service is amazing, and yes, would highly suggest you guys purchasing from them. All right, sis. So you want to start dating in Dallas, huh? Oh, so you want to start getting into relationships, huh? Oh, okay. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty of things. How is dating out here in Dallas? I honestly can't even answer that because I'm still figuring out myself. Guys, I honestly would say, since being in Dallas, if you guys aren't aware, I've been living in Dallas, Texas this is going on my 2nd year now. I absolutely love it. The dating lifestyle is a little bit more upscale for me out here, which I truly adore. I love everything luxurious. I love everything luxe. My life has to be luxe, baby. It has to be luxurious, okay? So I've experienced a lot of dates and a lot of males. I've encountered a lot of males out here in Dallas just from dating and mingling and even meeting people at bars or, you know, just like events. Now, if you guys aren't aware, I was originally living in Fort Worth, Texas, which is about 40 minutes away from Dallas, Texas. So this is the city, okay? When I say city, baby, it's giving Big Apple, okay? But this is the city, and compared to Fort Worth, things are a little bit more different out here in Dallas. This dating life is a bit more fast-paced. It's crazy. It's like, it really is crazy. From my personal experience, yeah, the dating scene is a little bit more fast-paced out here. There's a lot of young black professionals. I'm speaking for like the black people, you know what I'm saying? There's just a lot of young professionals out here, just in general. So a lot of us are looking to settle down. A lot of us are looking to date. Some people are just looking to have a good time, and that's completely okay. You're in a big city, so you can do that. There is so many options when it comes to men out here. You can get you a nice man who has a really good paying job. Not that that matters, but you know, us women who are very luxe, you know, you got to come correct if you want to come at all, okay? So that's just a disclaimer right there. But the lifestyle out here is a bit more luxurious, which I absolutely love. And like I said, there's a lot of young professionals who live out in Dallas, Texas. So the dating life is really, really fun out here. There's so many different things that you can do. There's so many different places that you can meet people. There's some really nice bars out here. Everything is just really, really nice, and it's super affordable, and it's pretty poppin' every weekend. If you come out here on the weekends, if you go to downtown during the weekend, it's pretty poppin', okay? So there's a lot of different things that you can find yourself getting into. There's lots of sports bars out here. A lot of people do take advantage of the dating apps such as Bumble. What's another good one? blackpeoplemeet.com. There's more such as Tinder, I know I personally have went on a few dates. A lot of the dates that I went on, actually, I took advantage of the, you know, dating apps. Bumble, Tinder, all that good stuff. And I got to say, I did run into a few potentials on there. I ran into a few potentials on that site. On those sites, on those dating sites. So the good thing about Bumble and Tinder, you can actually weave out who you feel like would be best for you as far as personality wise. You can kind of get a good look and see what kind of, you know, lifestyle they live, you know, what their values are in life. So that kind of makes things a lot better, and it speeds up the process when it comes to dating, you know. You're not just going on a blind date. You kind of have a little bit of information on this person already, so you kind of know what you're working with to a certain extent. I wouldn't say completely, because a lot of people will shock you, okay? There's some crazies on there. I personally haven't met any. However, you know, I know people who have. But a lot of people out here in Dallas compared to Fort Worth, I would say, aren't really looking to like settle down completely, although there are people who are looking to settle down. I'll just give you guys a little bit of my experience. A lot of the people that I've found that I've dated on the dated apps weren't really looking for anything serious. They were just looking for something casual, which I do find that to be the common situation for a lot of these people out here, a lot of these young professionals out here. They're just looking for something casual. So it is a little bit harder to date out here. It's really hard to find somebody because, like I said, there's so many options. When I say there's so many people out here, that it's kind of hard to like choose. Even for myself, like I'll find someone who I think is really, really nice and I enjoy spending my time with, and boom, I find somebody else. I'm like, God dang, this is crazy. I've definitely had a lot of dating experiences out here, more than I have in Fort Worth. I typically prefer to date people who live in the city because, you know, they live a very beautiful life, and I love the city. The city is for me, baby. I'm the type of girl where if you're gonna take me out, you have to take me out to like a really, really nice restaurant, or just be creative. If you're gonna take me out on a date, you have to be creative. You have to show that you're actually interested. And I'm at the age where I'm not playing games. So what I'm like having fun, but like at the same time, you know, I definitely want it to lead to something to be serious. So my time is very valuable. I definitely take my time serious, and just being a young mother, I don't like to just have things around that aren't really meant for me. And you know, it's just not a good look, especially being a young mother, a young Black mother. I have high expectations for myself, and I have high expectations for the person that I choose to be with. So that is super important as well. Some advice I would give to you ladies out here is, if you're dating out here in Dallas, Texas, please don't settle. There's so many men out here. There's so many different things and places you can explore to find people to date. It's just so many things that you can do, and I would highly suggest that you do not settle. Don't settle, sis. Do not settle. And also, ladies, don't let anybody make you feel a certain type of way because you're living or you have certain expectations out of what you want out of life. You can live whatever lifestyle you choose to live. Don't ever let anybody try to make you feel a certain way of how you want to live your life, or make you feel like, oh, well, you're doing too much because you want to live this certain way, or you want this type of man. Never let anybody make you feel any type of way for what you want out of life, because let's be honest, like we're only living this lifetime once, okay? So I don't know if you're coming back. Hopefully I don't want to come back, because baby, Earth is too ghetto for me. It's way too ghetto for me. But yeah, that's another thing. That's a really key and important thing I wanted to just vocalize. Never settle, and never let anybody make you feel bad for wanting to live a certain way. I have this really, really weird beauty blender, and I got it from the beauty supply store. I don't really know how this is working out for me, So yeah. When it comes to finding a place to hang out, if you are a single woman out here in Dallas, Texas, I would highly advise for you to check out a lot of the places in downtown. I would preferably say Victory Park. There's a lot of great restaurants where you can meet a lot of great young people who are just having a good time, vibing, living life, and also, you know, have great conversation. You know, I've met a lot of people where I've had great conversation just meeting them at the bar or just going to some type of event in Dallas. Like, you just never know who you could run across. You never know who you're gonna meet, you know? And a lot of people out there sometimes live in downtown, so hey, you get to sometimes get a nice view of the city, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This video is starting to sound so bad because I don't want to come across as a gold digger because clearly I have my own ish, okay? I got my own ish, I'm bad ish, and I make it do what it do, and that's on period poo. Yeah, I would highly advise taking advantage of the mobile apps that you can get yourself into. That way, whenever you do decide to start going on dates, it's a little bit more structured and you're not just kind of meeting some random off the street. I mean, the person is going to be random, obviously, but it's not going to be like just meeting a random person on the street and you just kind of like don't have an idea. You know, I really like how you can figure out what kind of career they're in, you know, using these apps, what age they are, you know, they have children, if they like to drink, if they like to smoke, you know, it's just you get a better understanding of who you are going to be hanging out with and if they are compatible to you. Also on Bumble, one thing I really do like about Bumble, they actually let you know the zodiac sign of the person that you match with. So I think that's really good, you know, because I'm really big into astrology, baby, and if we're not compatible, I'm not even going to entertain you, okay? That sounds really bad, but hey, the numbers don't lie, the signs don't lie, baby. It just don't lie, okay? It don't lie. Dating out here in Dallas can be a little ghetto. It just really depends on where you go to, baby girl. One thing you don't want to do is go to the strip club. You don't want to go to the strip club and you don't want to find anybody in the strip club because, baby girl, it's just not giving what it's supposed to give, okay? At the strip club, for sure. You definitely do not want to waste your time at the strip club, girl. I'm telling you, where you need to go is Victory Park. You need to go to downtown Dallas, okay? You need to go to Uptown. Go to some clubs, not clubs, go to some bars, go to bars, do some bar hopping, something like that. Also, another thing that you can do to really get yourself and push yourself out there in this Dallas, Texas community, you can also go to a lot of brunch spots. A lot of brunch spots, they have a lot of, you know, cute little places to eat breakfast out here. One of the places that I would suggest trying out, especially on the weekend, is called Happiest Hour. There's a lot of Black people there, okay? If that's your flow, so if that's what you go for, you like the Black people, you like skin folk, then you definitely want to go to Happiest Hour. You want to go to Dibs, I think it's called Dibs. But yeah, anywhere pretty much in Victory Park in downtown Dallas is gonna be a go-to place to go to if you're trying to date out here, okay? Yeah, like I was saying, my experience out here has been pretty interesting. I've talked to people who make 6 figures. I've talked to people who work at the grocery store. It really depends. Like, it just really depends. Would I say that I may find my husband out here? I honestly don't know, because I feel like people play a lot of games out here too. So like I was saying, there's so many options. There's so many options. I was talking to my friend about this the other day. There's so many options out here. And you know, typically men who have money, like, they don't really settle for just anybody. Like, you gotta be top notch. You gotta be top tier. You know, and they're gonna go for a certain looking woman. And so it's really kind of hard to get into a relationship out here, I would say. It just from my experience, it's kind of hard to get into a relationship out here. I've yet to get into a relationship out here, especially with the type of person that I'm looking for, which I obviously shouldn't approach dating in that sense, looking for a specific type of person, because if that specific type of person that I've been looking for and I haven't found, maybe that's not the specific type of person that I should be trying to date. That makes sense. I've clearly been taking a break from the dating scene. I'm hopping back into it now, but it's pretty fun. Like, you can have a really good time out here in Dallas, Texas. You can meet a lot of great people. You can also, you know, find yourself in some great opportunities business-wise. There's a lot of young business professionals out here that are looking for business partners. And you know, hey, sometimes if you meet them outside and they get a feel of your personality, maybe you'll find a new business partner. I would highly suggest you date at least 2 or 3 people at a time, because girl, they're doing the same thing. Men are out here doing the exact same thing. They're doing the exact same thing, okay? Never, ever, 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 ever put all your eggs in one basket. That's the key rule, okay? City girls, we're trying to go up 1,000 more points, baby girl. So get on the train. Get your ish together. Okay, don't let them play you, girl, because they will play you. You will get got out here, okay? Out here in these Dallas streets, baby girl, you will get got. And I will tell you guys, I've gotten before. So let me give you guys a quick little story time about a dude that I gave all of my attention to, and I basically got even though we still talk to this day. You know, things are good, you know, whatever, woo. I ain't gonna put no names out there, but basically this guy that I was talking to, he was an older man. You know, I've dated people who were a little bit older than me, and that's okay. That's just what I prefer. I have a child, I'm a little bit more mature, so it's understandable. But yeah, he was an African man. He was dating, we was dating, whatever. We was going on dates or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Having a good old time, bringing your girl out to get food, giving me money, bringing me different places and stuff like that. So yeah, so boom. So I do a lot of photography work. So I used to go out and, you know, work with one of my really good photographers. So one time we were at a wedding, and yeah, girl, we was at a wedding, and I was telling him, I'm like, yeah, you know, I know somebody who lives. I was like, oh yeah, I know somebody who doesn't live too far from here. And he was like, who? What's their name? And I was like, oh, his name is whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop or whatever. So I told him the guy's name. He was like, wait, whoop-de-whoop, that whoop-de-whoop who's around this age and he lives over there? And I was like, yeah, that whoop-de-whoop over there. He said, girl, stop playing with me. He was like, I know somebody who talks to him. Are you serious? He was like, yes. He was like, he gives this girl money. He takes this girl shopping. He took care of whatever for her. And I was just like, wow. That's crazy, because he was making it seem like I was his only one, and he was trying to make me his girlfriend. To this day, this dude still hits me up. He still hits me up. He checks on me. I respect him, but I can never get with him, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, I respect him for his work that he does, and like what he does as far as for the community, but I could never put myself in a situation like that again. And y'all, it's just so many, like, you just gotta be careful. Like, it don't matter what city you're in, like, things like this can happen all the time. You could be gotten, girl. You could be caught up. But just a story. That was just a little snippet of the story, okay, guys? So basically, you just be careful. It's super important, just as a young person who's out here dating, making sure that you're dating properly. You never want to give up the cootie too quick. You never know, like, because people are out here dating and they are exploring their options, you never know what people are doing out here. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You never know what people are actually out here doing. And there's a lot of people that are out here doing stuff, okay? A lot of people are out here doing stuff that, you know, they be doing. And so yeah, always make sure you're protected at all times. And overall, I would say Dallas, Texas is a really great place to date, because again, this is a really big city. Another plus is there's a lot of young professionals. I said that about 20 times in this video, but there's a lot of young professionals out here. There's a lot of young black people out here. That's a really, really important thing. And I feel like Dallas, Texas is actually becoming a really popular city. A lot of people are moving out here. So if you are thinking about moving to Dallas, Texas, I would highly suggest that you do, because there's a lot of headquarters out here. There's a lot of great jobs, a lot of great places to live for a very reasonable price. Like, this is just economically the perfect place to live, okay? And that's just that on that. Fight me if you think otherwise. Fight me. Not really, but yeah, because I'll call the police on you. So, and my attorney's gonna love that. This summer I didn't really date too much. I dated more, like, I dated mostly people that I was like in friend groups with. This summer I didn't really date people off of dating apps. I was just over it. I'm like, these dating apps are very exhausting. I feel like it's a waste of my time. Although a lot of people that I created really good friendships with, I did meet them off of these dating apps. So shout out to specifically Bumble and Tinder. Yes, I'm gonna say shout out to them because I was able to form some really great relationships with some people. However, this summer, last summer, your girl was going crazy with the dates, okay? I would say around last summer, and then last winter, well, like fall, winter-ish is when I was like dating a lot of people, which that was interesting. I don't want to go too deep into that, but I was dating all types of races. I was dating Hispanics, I was dating Blacks. I was even thinking about going on a date with some you know, some Caucasian people. But I got to experience dating somebody who was biracial, which that was really cool. And all these people I've formed really good relationships with. There's no bad blood, it's just things didn't work out, so that's okay. That's okay. And understanding timing is important too. And then another thing that's super, super important when it comes to dating is understanding when you're ready to start dating. Because when I started dating last year, I wasn't really ready. I was not ready to date. I just threw myself into situations that I was not prepared for, and I kind of messed myself up in a sense. But you know what? It's okay because your girl got herself back together. I got myself back together. I'm good. I'm straight. I'm ready to start dating and getting back in these streets, which I've already have. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and then we're gonna be back to talk about this little discussion. Okay? Don't go anywhere, sis. I'll be back momentarily. This is how my hair is looking. This is how my makeup is looking too. Doesn't it look delicious, beautiful, everything and above? Yeah, sounds about right. But anyways, guys, but yeah, that pretty much sums up the video for today. I hope I give you guys a little bit of tips and tricks when it comes to dating and all that good stuff, and just the dating life out here, just my experiences that the things that I have experienced out here while dating in Dallas, Texas. Again, if you're looking to move to Dallas, Texas, this is definitely a great city to move to. I would highly suggest you move here because it's just economically smart, you know what I mean? But yeah, guys, shout out to Hot Beauty Hair for sending me this wig. Again, make sure you guys purchase this wig. Okay, make sure you purchase from them, okay? Purchase, boo. That's all I'm gonna say is purchase. And tell them Zelle sent you. Okay. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. Like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
I was at the end, made me feel like nothing, like we're living